Hello, hello, hello. Let's cut this all the way down as far as it'll go. How's everybody there?
Beep, boop, beep, boop.
Oh my goodness.
Y'all gave me this.
Yeah, so we're trying out.
This
some
is
new
y'all's
mics.
fault.
So, yeah. Good morning, Scotty. Good morning, Tom.
We could turn this into an ASMR channel real quick.
Oh my, Charlie, what's up, buddy? So we're testing out new mics. How's the audio?
I don't know. I'm
Cubs
here.
got one right up underneath her chin. I told her to stick it down
I'm on what?
on your strings.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
Hold on. 1 second. Oh. Both of them? Do both of them.
Yeah, do both of them. That way it's right up there pointed up at you. There
Oh,
you
okay. Did I get it? Hello?
go. Oh, Tom says it sounds good. All right, cool.
Word.
So the idea was a viewer and a I forgot what I was going to say.
Me too. It's okay.
A Patreon of our channel, Rusty, donated
Technically,
these
he's also in
mics
the
to us,
channel.
and so we're trying them out to see if it works better than our normal laptop setup. So hopefully it works out good. Cub's gonna have a blast with these.
Okay, before we get into anything else, Dad, we have something to try, and we all have to try it.
Okay.
And I know Rusty's going to be a little bit, I don't know about that, because you don't like cinnamon or pear.
I love cinnamon.
Do you like pear?
I eat pears.
Okay, that leads us to this.
Okay.
I got beverages.
Okay.
So this, this one is Prime. This is lemon lime. It's 0 sugar, 200 milligrams caffeine, electrolytes, vegan.
Whatever that, I don't know.
So we're trying this first.
So good morning, everybody. Good morning, Rusty.
Good morning, sir.
How are you? Can y'all hear him?
Can you hear me? Hello? How good these mics reach?
They're listening to me open this first.
Yeah. So really quick, happy Veterans Day, post Veterans Day. That was yesterday. Thank you to everybody that served or is serving.
Yes, sir.
Very blessed to have a veteran in the house. And probably a few watching. Let's see. She's using big words on a Sunday morning. Charlie needs to translate.
Beep, boop, beep, boop. That's my translation.
She slept really good last night.
I don't even know how. I went to bed at 2 in the morning.
Yeah.
I woke up at 6.
2 in the morning. Wow. I'm in bed at 8 o'clock at night.
Yeah, I stayed up. I watched majority of the ball game last night.
Here you go.
Ohio State was playing
Here you go.
the Spartans.
Check your cup of washers.
Yeah, I know these were washed, and I haven't
No,
used
I
them
mean
for anything
metal
else.
washers.
Yeah, no, I washed them, and I haven't put anything in them since.
Okay, this is Prime Lemon Lime.
It smells like Sprite,
It does.
like 7-Up Sprite. Ooh,
I
It tastes like apple cider.
don't like that one. It hurts my
Yeah.
gums, like right back here.
yeah, that's really tart. It's really tart. I don't like that
I
one.
don't like that.
So
Well, but please return your glasses. We have one more.
yeah, yeah, I don't need that one again.
Well, then y'all might not like this one. This is the new Red Bull. I'm only gonna give you guys a little bit. This is the winter edition pear cinnamon.
Okay. So Scotty, I saw you had he had the pellet challenge. He did 2 different brands of pellets. Which one do you think, like your honest opinion, did you like better?
I gotta
What
finish mine.
brands did he use?
He used a Weber, and then I think it was a Bear Mountain.
Bear Mountain's a good pellet.
But I watched half his video this morning because I started getting set up.
Because this is not sugar free or anything, you'll just get a tiny bit.
But he was showing like so he had two different pellet grills going. He had one with the Weber, one with the other one. I think it was Bear Mountain. And he was showing the consumption use running the same temperatures on the same protein. So each one had a chuck roast and was showing that. And then
There's a lot of shows out there with people comparing different brands of pellets.
Yep.
One of my favorite ones that I watched was
you might have to
one of the best videos that I saw.
Manchester.
What, Manchester? What was that? The brand of the pellet?
Yeah,
Okay.
Manchester pellets.
I'm not familiar with that one. I've never heard of that brand. But Jeremy Yoder has a YouTube channel, of course. I mean, he's extremely well known. But one of his buddies owns a pellet company, and they probably had 6 or 8 different brands of pellets.
Yeah.
And they went through looking at the consumption, the ash that they left behind, the smoke flavor on the meat, the temperature. I mean, they went through everything, and they have a really, really good rundown on like probably 8 or 10 different brands of pellets. And it's a really, really good episode to watch.
All right. Hello, James, Honey Badger. All right. So, Cub, this is the Red Bull something or other.
Apple.
No, pear cinnamon.
All right.
Here we go.
Cheers. Oh, I don't like that one.
That one's not as bad. I wouldn't want a whole glass.
This one is better than the other one.
I wouldn't want a whole bunch of it.
That's why I gave you the tiny sip.
Yeah. I wouldn't want a lot of that.
That and there's a lot of sugar.
That tastes like that sparkling cider stuff.
I
Yeah.
bought it, so I got to finish it. That's where I'm at.
All right. So,
Next up,
Cub, what do we got?
I'm making mac and cheese.
Yep. So we were
Because
planning
I
on
want
mac and cheese for our appetizers on the El Duderinos live.
Is
And,
pickles in?
yeah.
Okay, bet. I'm about to
And
start the fire.
he had an emergency, so we had to cancel the live. So because we have all the stuff, here we go. Oof, that was a good one. That's why everybody tunes in. Now our views are going to drop way off.
No, they got to raise because of me.
They
They like when I'm here.
They want to see the flames.
I bought them flames.
Yes. And what skillet are we using?
This one? Oh, my chop.
No.
It's Grandma
That was unintelligent. That was unintelligent. I said, what kind of skillet? What skillet are we using?
It's a 10-inch cast iron skillet.
No, it's not.
But it says 10.
That is for okay. So perfect example. Okay. So here's a learning thing. Most of you guys already know this. So when you look at a cast iron skillet and it has a number on it, that is not the 10. Like the size 10 is not the inches around. That is for the size of the eye on a wood burning stove. So the old stoves, they used to have a flat plate, and you can take your little handle thing and stick in there and pop it out. And the size 10 is where that would fit.
Okay.
Yeah. So we are using Grandma Pearl's skillet.
Yes.
Yes, which is flip it over so anybody and everybody can see. It is our. Ooh, yep, there it is. Our gate mark, ghost mark. It's a wonderful skillet. I think that one was a part of a throwaway set, and I say throwaway because the manufacturers used to make skillets. So you'd get like 2 or 3 sizes of skillets and a tea kettle
I want this.
to go
Oh, yeah.
with a new stove. So I think that's was part of that.
You go right into using it.
Yeah. Yep. You're killing me, Smalls. He's reading the sign. Let's see. More indoor charcoal cooking. Tom, you're going to get me in trouble.
Yes, he is. Example A.
Yeah, they can't see that, fortunately.
Um,
Sydney Holloway. Ooh, last weekend. Perfect condition. Awesome. I haven't been I haven't really found any good scores lately. I found a BSR a few weeks ago, but I left it sit. And the La Crusette I found was a killer deal. And I tell you what, man, I have ran 3 rounds of baking soda and water through it, and I cannot get that stain out of it for nothing. I boiled and boiled and boiled and boiled, cleaned it out, made it a paste, let it soak. I tried Barkeeper's Friend once, and that didn't work. So I guess the next option is bleach, just to get that stain out of the enamel.
So, Dad, will you?
I mean, it cooks just fine. It's just for aesthetics. And granted, once you start cooking it, it's going to stain again. But
how would you like me to start the roux? Because I don't make it this way.
just dump in
Both of them?
no, just one, the full one.
Oh, it's the same thing. I thought I got 2 different ones.
Nope, just dump in the full one. Probably the Publix one's the full one.
Okay, thank you.
Both of them are probably full.
This one's not been opened, so
Okay.
this is full.
Yep.
Good indication.
So instead of doing the normal butter flour roux, we are doing a heavy whipping cream roux. It's not really a roux then. It's just making it like a gravy. And what I found is doing it this way, it becomes creamier for our liking, with just adding cheese. And yeah, that's why we're doing it that way. What La Crusette did I find? It is a 12-inch, was a 3-quart dual handle orange. Let me go grab it.
Oh, can you get the bear red?
Just a second. Okay, so now that so this is the lid. It's La Crusette. There you go. So it's orange. The enamel looks really good on the inside. No cracks. Looks really good. This is the bottom. Not too bad. And then this is the inside. It is smooth. Everything's good. I mean, it cooks just fine. It's just burnt in here. I mean, it's all smooth, but it's just stained. I have cooked in it, and I've cooked in it, and the staining doesn't change anything. It's just aesthetics.
I don't have any enamel cast ironware. Is that not simply where the enamel maybe got worn thin at the bottom of the pan and cast iron is showing through and not a stain?
Good question. No, that is just stained from use. So it's because you can tell where the size burner was a smaller burner, and that's where your heat's concentrated on, like an electric stove. And it's just from use. Yeah, it's not like it's not where it's wearing thin or anything like that. Yeah. Yep. Let's see.
For me, for someone who doesn't use enamel cast iron, that looks to me like the enamel is just simply worn off, and that's the black cast iron showing through.
Yep. No, you can feel it, and it's nice and smooth. There's a 3-ingredient one, cheese pasta. But yeah, it's a my red one does that.
Okay.
Where it's just from use.
Yeah. Just me never having or using a enamel cast iron. That's just what it looks like from a layman's point of view who's never used one.
Right. And when I would shy away from enamel cast iron, like from the thrift store, because a lot of times they're cracked or chipped. And if they're cracked or chipped on the inside, forget it. They're done. Don't get it. Because one, unless you're collecting, you're not going to use it, right? You don't want to use it because once that starts going, it'll flake, just like paint chipping. Once that starts going, it'll just go. So you got to take care with that. And so I had when I was looking at it, and I found it for like $12. Well, I think we looked it up a couple weeks ago, and it was anywhere from $120 to $300, depending on eBay, or $100, whatever it was. I don't remember, but I completely lost it.
It's okay.
But anyway, so I looked it up. I didn't look it up, but I looked it over with a flashlight on my phone and really looked at it to make sure there wasn't any cracks or anything like that. And it looked to be in great shape, so brought her home. So yeah. But so you just want this to reduce until it's like gravy?
I know.
Oh,
I was just opening it.
okay.
That way it's easy for me to. And then.
Okay. So what kind of noodles that Mom's making? They are holiday shaped. They're Halloween shapes. Those like bats and pumpkins and stuff like that. Mom was like, we got to cook those ahead of time. So she wanted to be a part without being a part. So that's what happened. And I could probably stick this right here and it picks up.
Or you can have Rusty slide in some more.
Well, he probably can.
That way it's not y'all not so far apart. But
Okay.
what do I know?
I don't know. So, but Rusty, you don't need to sit on my lap, dude.
Hey yo.
I know I got a rocking chair.
And more important news, Grant comes home in 5 days.
Yeah. So, anyway.
Funny thing happened the other day at the house. Tommy, he's got him a new girlfriend, and
Different than the one last week?
No, same girl. They've been together 2 months now, I think. But they were in Tommy's room, and she was talking about how I wonder what you'd look like without a beard, and just those simple words made Tommy get up, come into the bathroom, and shave. He shaved off his beard just because she said, "I wonder what you'd look like without the beard."
Now he got a baby face.
Yep. And now she said, I kind of missed the beard. You're too late. I told Tommy, I said, no, that was a pretty quick move for you to go do that on a whim just because she said, I wonder. I said, you could have just took your hands and covered your chin or something. But he now has to start growing his beard all over again because she said she likes the beard.
So
it's actually like proven.
16 hours of Xbox and Monster drinks. That's what happens.
It's actually it's proven
It
that
is not good for your mental health. The moment when a girl, the 2-month-old girlfriend says, "Hey, I wonder what you look like." What would she have said if she said I wonder what you look like without a dad bod? Yeah.
But this girl is she's really really sweet. Her name is Peyton.
Imagine that.
We don't bring up the fact that his last girlfriend's name was Peyton, so I don't know if she's aware. Well, she
Or that his tramp stamp says Peyton.
But
I'm just kidding. He does. I don't think
she's from the Charleston, South Carolina area. She's up here in college. She has her dorm, of course, and for the last month or so, whenever she doesn't have any classes on Friday, so she's been coming over to the house on Friday and just staying the weekend till Sunday, and then Tommy will bring her back to school Sunday night so she can have her school for the week. But this way, she doesn't just get stuck in her dorm room, over the weekend in college. When she's up here, she has no friends and doesn't know anybody. Her and Tommy have met, and so she pretty much hangs out with us for the weekend. And here, 2 weeks ago, we took her up to the what's that farm that has all the zebras and buffalo and stuff. Forgot the name of it. Lazy 5 Ranch. Yep. So we took her out there and had a great day. She got to feed the zebras and the water buffalo, the Watusi cows, and we walked around the petting zoo area part and just had a great time. And she had never experienced that before. She's a really, really sweet girl. I'm glad that her and Tommy got together, because Tommy is going through a little battle of depression and stuff because of his feet issues and not being able to hold down a job, and just a sad feeling of not being able to do anything. And she has really, really helped him get through his depression.
Good. Mental health is important. Yep. So, Cub, what's new? You got a topic for us?
No.
Okay. So, question. When you hear the title of a movie, you think of the first thing you think of.
Okay.
Like a scene of the movie that you think of.
Okay.
So that would probably be your favorite scene of that movie, right?
Okay.
Because that's the first thing you think of.
Okay.
What is your favorite scene in Shrek? When you hear Shrek,
I don't know, because I don't think I've watched Shrek all the way through.
Yes, you did. We watched all the time.
But I don't think I was awake the whole entire time.
Yeah, but anyway, what do you think's when you hear the word Shrek, what do you think of?
I don't know, Dad. What do you think of?
Let my gumdrop buttons.
I knew that one was coming.
Do you know the Muffin Man?
The one on Drury Lane?
She's married to the Muffin Man. Okay, so what about what do you think of?
Actually, now that you say that, I'm sitting here. The first thought that comes to my head from that movie is the part where Fiona, the spell gets broken. She's in the church scene, and she spins around and elevates up into the air with all the stars going around her, and comes down, and she's no longer the princess. She's back to the ogre, and then she looks at herself, and said, "I'm supposed to be beautiful," because she still sees herself as the ogre. And she don't see herself through Shrek's eyes. And then Shrek sees her and tells her, "But you are beautiful." And that's probably that's the first thing that came to my mind was that scene.
Okay.
But I love that. I bet you I've watched Shrek 100 times.
Yeah, I like that one.
I really do. On all of the Shrek, the whole series.
The second one was good, but after that, I quit. I stopped watching them. I'll tell you one I did watch the other day was the new Ghostbusters, the Afterlife. That was
the one that's got girl Ghostbusters.
No, this one it's post. So the actor that played Egon passed away,
right?
And so this is the tribute to him, and he comes back as a ghost. So this is like post Ghostbusters 2, and he takes off and goes to this place where he has determined Gozer's going to come back to Earth, and he starts setting up, trying to set up all the traps in a way to capture Gozer. What everybody in the town thinks he's crazy. Everybody, like the team split up, they think he's crazy and all this. Then his daughter finds out that in the movie he passed away. So his daughter's left the ranch that he has. Well, she's down on her luck. She's got 2 kids, and they get moved, or so she has no place to go. They got kicked out, and they go to claim this house, and it's all run down, and it's kind of in a middle of nowhere place next to Charlie's house in Colorado. Hint, hint, funny. All right, it wasn't really in Colorado, but
It wasn't really funny.
Huh?
Said it wasn't really funny.
Well, okay, sorry. That joke. So anyway, it's his granddaughter's like brainiac, smarter, and I'll get out, and she discovers some of the stuff and he's kind of haunting, but not haunting. So he's like helping her through the way of
guiding her.
Yes, through how to fix all this stuff. And long story short, he's there helping his granddaughter, and then his daughter finds out that he left and wasn't a part of her childhood because of this greater calling that she didn't understand and she didn't know. And then when she found that out and found that he had kept up with her, then it was kind of like one of those oh shit moments. Kind of like he really did care. So, so it was a good feel good movie. I liked it.
And I don't even remember this one ever coming out.
I
know that there was the original Ghostbusters and Ghostbusters 2, which was not very, very good in my opinion. And then there was the third one that had girls in it, I thought.
Yep.
That's all I knew that there was.
That one's so.
I never saw that one yet.
Chris Farley was supposed to play the original Shrek. I didn't know that. I know Forrest Gump was supposed to be Chevy Chase.
There was.
Dad, this is not what. It's not doing it.
It will. You got your heat up on a little bit. Turn your heat up a little bit. It takes a minute because you got to evaporate without curdling. There's a new Ghostbusters Frozen Kingdom.
Yeah, I saw that commercial on YouTube the other day.
Yeah, I just saw that one, I think yesterday, the commercial for it, and I was like, I don't know. But it was kind of cool because
saw some old faces in it. I like that.
Yeah, they had, so at the one point there at the end, they had the Stay Puft Marshmallow guy, but he wasn't one guy. He was little fellas, like little fellas running around and wreaking havoc. It was kind of funny. And then they, at the end, when they all had their proton packs and they're zapping Gozer, Egon was there guiding his granddaughter's weapon. So then you have Winston. I'm trying to think of the names.
I don't even remember their names.
Oh, Dan Aykroyd, Winston, and Bill Murray. Oh, I can't think of their names.
I can't either.
Bankman was Bill Murray. Winston was I can't think of that guy's name. And Dan Aykroyd's guy was the Spangler. That was the nerdy guy.
Oh, well, I thought it was neat in the commercial I saw on a YouTube. I was watching YouTube, and those commercials come in every once in a while.
Yep.
To see Bill Murray and Dan Aykroyd, to see their faces and like, oh man, this is going to be good. The original guys are back.
Yep. So it's kind of Ernest Hudson. That was the guy that played Winston. Dan Aykroyd's guy. I can't think of his name. Bankman, Spangler, Winston, Ray. That's it. Ray Stentz. Yep. But that was pretty good. I actually enjoyed that one. I liked it better. I watched. I don't know if you guys are into the Marvel thing, but I watched Venom 2, and it was, yeah, it wasn't as good. But anyway,
Yeah, that's one thing I never got into is superhero movies. I just don't. They don't interest me at all. Growing up, that's the toys and stuff like Transformers, the Pikachu, whatever was. What was that one?
that was
Pokemon.
Yeah,
Stuff like that. My brother, I mean, he was just really, really enamored by all of that stuff. Now that was his. And the video games come out. That's what he wanted. I mean, he. I've been around it all my life. I never got the interest part of it, and so even Tommy, my son, he loves Marvel movies and stuff, and I just can't get into it. They were talking about Spider-Man the other day, and I said, yeah. I said, that's one of the Kirsten Dunst's first movies. They said, who? I said, Kirsten Dunst. I said, Toby's girlfriend. Toby who? I said, Toby Maguire. They like, no, Spider-Man is such and such. I forgot his name now, but no, that's an old Spider-Man. I said, that's the last Spider-Man I saw.
Yeah, and that wasn't one of her first ones. She was in.
She was in the vampire movie.
Yeah,
I know.
yeah.
I said it's one of her first.
Yeah.
I mean, she's been around for a while, but the just the thought of that's the old Spider-Man. It's like that's the only Spider-Man I know.
Yeah, they came out with so Stan Lee, when he created Spider-Man, he did a spinoff of the Amazing Spider-Man and the Spectacular Spider-Man. So they were all different storylines with the same characters, and so Sony did Spider-Man 1, 2, and 3, and then they came out with the Amazing Spider-Man with a different cast. So that's what they're talking about. It's the Amazing Spider-Man. Sharknado, absolutely. That is it's stupid fun. You've never seen that one. It's got
one of the guys from Beverly Hills 90210 or something.
Ian Ziering.
Ian, right? I
Yep.
remember. Man, that was years ago.
Yep.
I remember. I know I've never seen it, but I do know what it is, and I see a lot of the pop culture references to the movie. But like you said, stupid funny. That's one of the movies that I know I wouldn't enjoy because
you just go, "Are you serious?"
They did a couple of them, haven't they?
Yeah, they've got.
They have 7.
7.
They have 7.
Yeah.
Sharknado 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Yep. Wow. And they're stupid funny. It's one of those you turn on and you just kind of do other stuff in the garage while it's playing.
Yeah, it's like a Jim Carrey movie. They're stupid funny.
Yeah. But oh man. So what's new, Cub? How's it going? It's thickening up.
No, it's not, Dad.
Crack some black pepper in that bad boy.
Not yet.
Yeah.
No, it needs to get thicker. What?
Trying to help you out here.
As it's reducing, that will help the flavor with the pepper.
No, I don't want to put black pepper.
Okay.
First
Sharknado was like
2013.
Yeah. we were talking. They just had one of the places here in town. They had it was a friends trivia night.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we missed. We didn't go to that one because we had the show Wednesday night. But the Kaibi moved up to a new bar or up to Hoppin, so they changed locations. So we went there last week for the last night at the old place, and then went this week to the first night at the new place.
Okay, so they completely changed. I thought they were doing both.
No, they completely changed.
Okay.
So we went up there. Cub got some. What'd you get?
A cheeseburger?
Yeah, they do like smash burger style. Pretty good. Pretty good. I'm gonna make homemade pizza sauce. She stirs and never says a word. You're hired.
No.
She's not happy.
It's not happening fast enough for her.
No, it's not.
Nope. This is some action-packed cooking. Well, I know. I guess I could hop in and make my breakfast.
No, because then I have to move this.
So an hour of Cub just
Madly, angrily stirring this. That's the new name.
yeah.
An hour of Cub being mad about stirring this.
Well, this is our 3-ingredient
This is technically only one ingredient.
cheese sauce, bechamel. 3-ingredient bechamel.
I can't even say that. I ain't gonna try.
Yeah, Gordon Ramsay would not be happy. You don't know.
He can drink it.
We've been watching Hell's Kitchen, the new season. So the wife's sisters, friends,
Roommate. Daughter's roommate.
daughter's roommate, twice removed cousin. I don't know.
That's
Anyway.
a little dramatic.
Yeah, it just
Aunt
kept on.
Teresa's friend's daughter's roommate. It was on Hell's Kitchen.
Yeah, she was one of the characters, or I say characters, one of the people on there. Oh, you're stirring it the wrong way. You got to go the other way.
No. Where's a blender? Can I just blend it?
Well,
Like
no,
a
'cause then
heated
it,
blender?
then it would whip. We don't want it whip.
You have to use a whole lot of air in that.
Yeah. Turn the heat up a little more. Not like on high. Whoa!
Scorch it.
You see it boiling now?
That's fun. It was on medium.
Whoa. This is engaging as one of Charlie's videos. Ooh.
Charlie doesn't post videos, so that's
true.
bad.
He says, "Zip it, Ohio boy."
Okay.
Tom, that's why he never returns your calls. I'm just saying. So you got a new toy.
Yes, I did.
Scotty would probably be able to help you out with some of this.
A friend of mine from high school, she is now a emergency room nurse at the hospital, but her and I still keep in touch. But she gets a lot of seasonings from me. She'll come by and want me to do, like, she does a lot of deer hunting, and I make a lot of jerky, and we just swap meat for me making jerky and stuff. Well, she has a Pit Boss 820, and she's had it for a couple of years, and she just kept saying how she was not happy with the temperature fluctuations, and she wanted to step up to she said, a better model. So she bought her a Rec Tech. And then she called me up. She said, Rusty, she said, do you want this Pit Boss? Because, I'm just not going to use it anymore. So she just gave it to me. I went by her house and picked it up yesterday. And got home and I started cleaning it up. And the sear plate, had rusting on it like it normally does. And I'm just cleaning it all, getting ready to fire it up for the first time. I've got a Pit Boss vertical smoker style. This is what I've had for years. This one is an actual grill style, so this is my first time using it. But it got me a new toy to play with now. The green light is flashing on this microphone. I don't know if that means the battery is dying or what.
I have no.
I don't know. I got
Whoa.
2 snails and a new fish.
Yeah, I knew as soon as he said that. So you're swapping meat with a nurse.
Oh.
Yeah, I knew as soon as he said she does deer hunting, we swap meats. I knew that was coming.
Dad, will you make an appearance over here, please?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. Let me. Well, Rusty, you can try to read the comments. What's up, kiddo? Yes. Yes.
My hand's cramping.
Okay. The oh yeah, it's thickening up. You see that? We're not thick.
It's definitely getting there.
Yeah, let me turn the heat down there. Yep, definitely getting there. Grandma Pearl Skillet's doing a wonderful job. It's getting there. Now, because we're going to bake this, we can probably go ahead and add cheeses. Gonna add black pepper. I don't care.
Yeah.
You asked for my help.
That's right. You gotta have black pepper.
You asked for my help. Yep.
We need to get one of those fancy gravity grinders for the salt and pepper. You just turn it upside down and it grinds itself. Has a pretty blue flashing light on it. Those are really neat.
Yeah.
We can add that to the wish list for the YouTube budget.
You know, I mean, I'm not in any way trying to suggest this, but there's a couple guys that I watch that do. I mean, they get people sending stuff into them all the time. So they do actual live videos of unboxing the stuff that everybody sends them. I was like, how do I get those subscribers?
Really?
No, I'm just kidding. But there's like 2 guys I watched who have wish lists on Amazon. So then they have the links so people can. Where are you going?
I gotta turn on my oven.
The oven's not on yet?
So anyway, they have their Amazon wish list and people buy and send them stuff
Okay.
off the Amazon wish list. I was like, man, I can't even get a thumbs up, not alone somebody send me something. Yeah, this thickened up real good.
What?
Good stuff.
What are you doing outside yet, Bubba?
Hey, it's picking her up way over there.
Pickles just said, I got sent Lucky Charms beer. No,
Come here,
no.
Rexy.
Yeah.
Thank you, baby.
You took the mic with you?
Wow.
Yeah, so it's picking you up inside.
Oopsies.
But I think that mic was picking me up. Yeah.
Cute,
So,
cute, cute, cute.
add a little more.
Littles.
Just a bit more there.
Do a dollar for Daisy.
Let's see. What else we got? What else you got going on this week, man?
I don't have anything going on this week. Just hoping that we get some service calls in starting the 27th. Have a whole bunch more 7-Elevens. I gotta get some saw news.
We got Keto Tom Wednesday. Hope you all can join in on that. How do you guys like that show? It's like the live cooking.
I enjoy it. Last week I was got caught up at the house with a late dinner, so I didn't get to make it down here. So I watched from my house and had it on, and Teresa watched it with me.
Okay.
That's whenever I saw the first time that you actually used the new microphone, and I called you after the show, let you know there was no lag between your mouth moving and the voice. The microphone picked up with.
Yeah. That's good. I'm gonna leave this stuff over here. See how it thickens up? So,
I am listening.
see how it really thickened up? As soon as we add the cheese, she's thick. That's what the rappers call. They thick.
Let's not say that, Dad.
This is a nice way of saying she's fat.
No. That's two different sentences, two different meanings.
So we're gonna move this off the heat and let it sit over here, and because we got the residual heat going, that's thick enough. Because you're gonna put it in the pan with the noodles. Let's show the noodles. So, Mama, hey,
No,
cook these.
crack open the seal and squeeze the air out of that.
There's like little spiders, little pumpkins, little those. It was just found it
You know why you did that?
somewhere.
Because you had the air bubble in there, and if you had hit it powerful,
It would
crack
pop.
open the seal and crack it throughout the whole-
That'd be kind of funny. It just sucked to clean up after.
So now we're gonna get into the entertainment stuff. Instead of 45 minutes of stirring the whipping cream. But I'm hoping that
People said you gotta have hatch green chili for mac and cheese.
No.
I asked if she wanted anything, and she said no.
This is so therapeutic.
Okay. So I'm gonna make for my breakfast. I'm gonna make a pimento cheese omelet. And I forgot what I was doing, so I'm gonna give it a cup of coffee.
Okay, Dad. I want to try my roux.
Scotty just said, "Oh man, that looks good."
The roux?
You want to try?
Nope, go ahead. I know it's good.
I made that.
See, the heavy whipping cream, it'll give it a little bit of sweeter taste to it, so then it's a little something different. You got the black peppers as your only spice. Don't need any salt because the cheese mix that we used was a triple cheddar. So there's going to be enough salt in here, I think. That's what I was looking for to do that.
Can I put this in the oven?
Yeah, we need to show you. Let's show you over here.
Is that still on?
It's fine. This is heating up. But this way they can see what you're doing.
Can you hand me my spatula?
Turn the other way.
I can't do that.
Here, let me hold it so they can see what you're doing. Oh, don't drop it.
I'm trying not to. Just happens sometimes. Choo choo. Come on, buddy.
So I got a crazy question, and Charlie, I'm gonna have to get Mom out here for this one
Oh
because
no.
last night she was on TikTok as usual.
No, wait.
And one of the videos came up that it was from a doctor in a morgue. This is going to get kind of X-rated. He had made comments that when guys die and they do the embalming, that they castrate. Now, what do they do with the
Will you lift that?
Yeah.
Thanks.
What do they do with those? We don't know. I'm assuming it's kind of like that they make like deer scent or something like that. Maybe, I don't know. But she looked it up, and there was some discussion about catching them on fire, like that they could blow up or something like that. Like if they decompose naturally, that they, I don't know. I didn't. I was just like, I don't know. So
Wait, I want to try to get all
we
of it.
tried to text my cousin last night, who's
Please don't
Mandy.
tell me.
Yeah, I tried texting Mandy
You should
just
text
to
him.
say, hey, what's the deal with this? Because you saw it on TikTok, so it's halfway real.
Yeah, I never thought about that.
Yeah, I wouldn't have either, and I was kind of like, I don't know,
Thank
dear.
you.
But I know I do have a cousin who worked for the hospital, and her job was to take body parts to the incinerator. So whenever people would get
Too
feet,
hot.
legs, arms amputated, if there was a stillborn, her job was to, if the family didn't want to take it with them, I can't say stillborn because that's a complete part of before. Anyway, her job was to take all of those parts to the incinerator. And I don't know if that's something that they do with the extra metal parts whenever they do that.
I don't know.
Well, I will say in some countries, they use them to, and I sent Dad one example. They use it to wrap in Pop-Tarts, and they have that as a delicacy.
Human?
Yes, human, bull, cow.
Bull and cow, pig, sheep, all that stuff is normal. But I've never heard of anybody being cannibalistic and eating actual human.
Happens more than you think, actually.
So I figured Charlie would know this one. That was the answer to that. Because he's a pretty smart fella and he likes weird stuff like that.
Honey Badger just said, I bet you could use that cheese sauce for. Honey said,
Oh, it's some good stuff. And you think about it, it's just heavy whipping cream and black pepper. And then you add cheese to it. Done. So I know you can't see, but right here I got just 4 eggs and a little heavy whipping cream. We go through a lot of heavy whipping cream here in the whisk. Using grandma's whisk. You all seen the movie coming out to Julia Childs? There's a new movie. Well, I say new. I don't know, but it's all about the life of Julia Childs. Could be interesting.
Didn't she go to jail?
No, that was Martha
Stewart.
Ah.
Martha Stewart, which we were at the bookstore yesterday, and the wife saw the cookbook from Snoop Dogg. She was like, "Hey," and I was like, "Yeah."
Okay, friends, just like that, I'm putting my in the oven.
A little bit of olive oil. Oh, dude! Y'all watch the other.
We're putting it in the oven.
No figures.
Welcome to inside. Ooh.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Cubs in there.
Just turned it back on. Light came back on. Battery's probably dead in this one.
Well, we don't have another
Thank
charger.
Hey,
I won't reach that far.
okay, I'm going.
You don't have any more USB stuff.
What happened?
Therefore, the mic died.
Mine did it.
Hers is still good.
Ha. I'm just better like that.
I don't know. It's new toys. Drink that cheese sauce. Better wash the pan before it dries. Yeah. Make sure you got hot water before you put that in there.
Hugh, do you want the microphone?
Yeah.
Okay, take it off, please. Or else y'all gonna hear the water gushing.
Yeah. Put it.
Put it on the belly of your hat, Dad. That's what you
Yeah.
told me.
Let me turn it around.
Clip it in your beard.
Put it. You put it like this. And that is kind of in. How's that? Y'all can hear that pretty good, I think. Okay. So now I completely forgot what I was saying. But anyway, that's our.
You were talking about Julia Childs.
Oh yeah. So I don't know. I think that'd be a pretty good movie. It sounds more interesting than Bob Ross. Just my thoughts. Because that was with McConaughey. No, Owen Wilson. I think Owen Wilson plays Bob Ross.
Yeah, this battery's dead.
Well, that's all right. So now I got to hold down the chat by myself. Actually, just unplug it. Unplug the USB. Well, wait a minute. We have to go. Give me just a second. Let me do this. Because this is working good. Go into settings, audio, microphone, default. Now we're back. We're back to the way we was before. So I can just turn it off and okay. Now we're back to the way we were before. How's that? Can you all hear pretty good? Pretty decent? I hope so. But anyway, so I'm gonna make a mess here with an omelet. I don't know. We've been doing I've been doing my little workout thing with the guys, and we go to breakfast, and I just want like a cheese omelet. I don't know. It's like you go to the diner and you're like, I can get whatever I want. I just want a cheese omelet. So I had this pimento cheese, and I thought, well, shoot, pimento cheese. Got to get the palmetto
With the jalapenos.
Well, I don't.
That's my favorite one.
Yeah, sometimes I get it with the jalapenos, sometimes not. Sometimes it's a little too spicy. I guess it all depends on who cleans the jalapenos. Kind of an insider joke. Shoot. Well, put that in the dirt pile. But let's see.
No, hello. Okay, now we have sound. It's still picking it up from these mics. It's not viewing it from the laptop.
Did you unplug the?
No, it's still plugged in.
Unplug that.
Unplug this.
We're back.
There we go.
Our hand got muted.
Thanks, guys, for letting us know. Let's play with these new microphones. We're not sure how everything's working yet.
Not sure the time frame of the.
Have you been charging since the last time you used the Lincoln chair? No. That's probably about the battery side. No, that one's got dead now too. So you just got to remember, whenever you finish using them, we need to plug them in every time, I guess.
Yeah.
These cheeses are so good. The buffalo wing ones. I have a box upstairs.
So can you guys hear us now?
Yeah.
I hear us echoing through the phone, so I'm pretty sure we can.
Yep. Okay, so this almost falling apart, but it's okay because I'm gonna eat it.
I thought you were gonna say it's okay because you're falling apart too.
Yep.
Sounds great, like when you pick up the neighbor's TV signal.
Hey. I guess that's a plus. I haven't been on a CB in forever.
Man, I remember my parents had a base station set up in our basement, or not basement, but our den back when I lived in Charleston before I came up here, and that was, God, I was in the third grade when we moved up here, so that's how long ago that's 50 years ago. And we had a big, old, huge 20-foot antenna with big metal straps on the side of the house. Remember, Dad had a big old antenna on the back of his truck. But CB was real popular back then in the 70s. Dutchie just said sounds back. Thank you, sir.
He's a mess.
Sorry.
Yep. Pimento cheese eggs. All right. There's that. So
Now, can you guys hear the difference in the sound quality between what we were with earlier this morning when we started and now from the laptop microphone? Is there a quality difference?
all right.
Oh, I don't start school until January. I'm on my winter break.
It's funny how oh, the winter break already?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. I remember we had I was a long time ago when I was in college, but it was a Thanksgiving break. And then we had to go back to school for, it was like 2 weeks. Then we had it was called a Christmas break then. Now they call it a winter break.
Well, mine is one semester, 2 mini terms in that semester. So I've already technically completed 2 semesters and 1 actual college semester.
Okay.
So I don't start back until January. And I go from January to March. And then I start new classes March 18th until June something, I think.
Okay. Honey Badger says sounds the same or better.
Okay. So we tried something new. But anyway, I guess we should take a moment to talk about our sponsor for the show today. Mom, Well, I guess she's over that way. Well, she's, yeah. So mom's doing good.
What are you doing?
So
Charging the battery.
I'll plug them in after we're done here. So all right, well, I guess we'll have to show a picture on Instagram of the Mac. So y'all be on the lookout for that. Maybe I'll post in the community. That'd be a good idea.
That Mac is gonna be so good though. Tell you right now.
Yeah, you want to try that?
No.
I want to get a picture of it. So where's your phone?
In my pocket?
Yeah.
I got it. Choo, 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 choo.
Yeah. Yeah. So we'll
What
get
is
a
the
picture.
green stuff?
That's parsley. I'm trying to be fancy like Tom and cook it with Corey. You know, because Corey used to always do the parsley and all that stuff. He used to use fresh parsley. But hey, I'm in my garage. I don't care. We're not that advanced.
Lee, there's a USB-C port on the transmitter for this microphone.
Yes.
So we can actually plug that USB-C hub into the side of the transmitter and have the extended hub without worrying about the space right here on the side.
But I don't have a USB hub. I have one, but you have to have a power to it.
No, I've got the one that I left you that I
It's
have.
USB.
It's USB-C.
No, it's USB.
Then we talking about a different one because I had to have a USB-C for my computer at work.
Yeah, the one that's over there is USB.
Okay, we'll look at it later.
Yeah.
So,
So anyway.
guys, what Dad needs to work on is presentation.
But yeah, so presentation is one that I got to work on. But so Cub did a daily.
I did of me getting my hair done.
Yeah, we got to work on, or we got to figure out how to transfer over to my phone so I can.
Yeah, that's not the one I'm talking about. That is one that I did give you, but the other one was a USB-C hub.
Well, then it's probably over here somewhere.
Okay.
So I got to figure out how to transfer that over to my phone from her phone, so we can get that posted. But
I did a daily me going to Starbucks, getting my hair dyed for like 3 hours, and then meeting Dad for lunch.
yeah, we're gonna have to do it. Find a restaurant and go and like do a review on, like kind of like what we did, what we got, whatever. That'd be cool.
Don't you just said back on the parsley sprinkle again, Lee?
Trying. I mean,
Honey Badger said, "Have a great Sunday. See y'all later."
Yep. Have a great week, everybody. We're gonna get out of here and we'll post a picture later of the mac and cheese. So, all right, Cub, you ready? My Cubbo.
That's
All right.
the most affectionate you've been in like a week.
No, I've had some mental health issues the last month or so, and I don't know why. But we'll get into that later. Not today. Anyway, everybody have a great week. We will catch you guys on the next one. And remember, there's 2 rules in cooking. Did you have fun? Did it taste good? Rock on. Y'all are awesome. Have a great week.
Have a great week, guys.
Do, 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 do.